I'm back again. A bit more resolved now. I was talking about incest. I am an incest survivor. I've gone through a lot of tribulations over the times. You know, it's been 15 years now since the act. The act. Yeah, I've got some paper here. Everybody see the paper? Yeah. I wrote down a few notes because my first video was just really shit. Yes, I am a bit stoned. Well, anyway, fucking voice. We're clearing the tunnel, but it still sounds rough. You'll have to persevere with that. Okay, 15 years on. My brother's escaped all persecution. I've yelled, screamed, done everything I possibly could with my mother. And she... in 15 years I'm very angry at him, Joe. Yeah, okay. And every time I go to her house, I have to listen to Bob Tears, Bob Dad. Isn't he so great? Isn't he so wonderful? I'm fucking sick of it. Well... Anyway, incest. If it happens to you, just stay away from your family. You know, I mean, if they don't believe you and don't want to know you, and it's you giving them a chance. Remember? Not the other way around. You know, you are not at fault. You know, I'm not at fault. But I felt guilty. Well, no, not guilty as in it's my fault. But I felt fucking awful, you know. I mean, my children have missed out on aunties, uncles, you know, all the normal stuff in life because of him. Because of fucking 10 minutes spent with that asshole. You know, it's impossible to go on and try and mix with my family because... You know, when they speak to me, it's so fucking fake. It is the most fakest shit, you know. It's, oh, you know, how are you doing? But behind my back, it's fucking, you know, like, what is this? Fucking, like, you know, it's fucking crazy bitch. She's, you know, just get her out of the family, just, you know... Ex-fucking communicator from the fucking world, you know, just, yeah. Yeah, well, anyway, sort of something like that. And I've let them do this to me. But never again. Just never again. You know, I might feel, with this part of my mind, but with the back of my head, I know. And nothing can change that. You know, I can see through the whole friggin' lot of it now. Just so much see through it. You know, I can't even have my grandchild because I smoked a joint once upon a time. You know, in the land of, in some parallel universe where the rapist gets off and then the person that was friggin' laying there trying to sleep. Well, actually what I was trying to do was kill my fucking self. I took so many pills that night and drank so much liquor, I should have been dead. Maybe if he didn't rape me, I would have just slept into a coma. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. It's gone through my head. Trust me. Anyway, I've got some notes. Yeah. Unless I've already said them. Yeah, he's escaped persecution, while I have not. He's had love and support from the parents and siblings. Yes, I've said that. Is this right or even normal? Anyway, my maintenance money when I was a child was $30. Now, that is a fuckload of money back then. We're talking like $300, you know, back then. It's for one child. Now, I walked around in rags. I froze my ass off at school. I didn't have a jumper. I didn't have anything like that. My maintenance went to paying off the house. The house that my mother lives in, the house that I didn't even feel free enough to walk over the doorstep. Christmas I was invited, but I couldn't have gone there and listened to her Bob this, Bob that, Bob apparently, yeah, that's my brother's name, Robert, so she calls him Bob. And Bob this, Bob that, Bob that. I can't handle it. There was no way I would have been able to survive Christmas Day like that. Yeah, anyway, my maintenance helped pay for that house that, you know, I feel unwelcome in. Yeah, besides all that, anyway, my mother is such a simple woman. I mean, other people say idiot, but, you know, I'm going to be nice and I'm going to say simple. She did, you know, like, if I had a house and I found another person to love me, or I could love another person that loved me, you know, after what that bastard has done, you know, I'm incapable of loving anybody now. But anyway, that house is just gone. It's just gone. I'll never get any of it, never get a part of it, never feel welcome in it, nothing. Yeah, you can tell I'm angry at my mother. I'll tell you why. Because she asked me to not tell anybody about what my brother had done to me. So she knows that it was wrong. You know, otherwise she wouldn't have asked me. She would have just told him simply that I was crazy, and if I was crazy and that was the truth. Well, anyway. You can ask me questions 10 years later, and I'm still spilling out the same shit. 15 years later, I'm still spilling out the same shit. Things have got to change. And if my family cannot accept that, and then they're going to get all angry and all upset and, you know, end up making me scream my fucking lungs out, then it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth 5 minutes of it. You know, I'm better off just sitting here. I've got hepatitis. My stomach is, you know, quite huge. I'm sick every day. So, yeah, I'm just waiting to die, basically. And when I do, I will make my plans, you know, before I do, hopefully. My children are the ones that have accepted me. We've had our ups and downs. They've hated me, but they love me too. And they're the only ones that have ever stuck by me, and they're the only ones that believe me. And I don't care what any of the others say. I know they don't believe me. I know they think I'm crazy. You know, it's just fucked. Yeah. There's other things too which I'm thinking of, and I shouldn't say, which I'm not going to say. But maybe in another video I may say it. I may say these things, I don't know. But all my whole, ever since this shit happened to me when I was 26, 24 or 26, I'm quite sure. That's what I mean, I blocked the bastard out. And a lot of the drugs have made my mind very mushy. Yeah, 2 years can escape, 24 or 26. Because, you see, I got cancer when I was 26. Yeah, from all the stress that happened from the rape, you know, and my husband leaving me, and, you know, my kids getting taken off of me, you know, the DHS wouldn't have even been rang in the first place if my fucking sister didn't break my fucking nose. And my brother, he left my kids in the house by themselves. Of course they had to ring somebody. You know, I taught them to ring AAA when things went wrong. Because I got epilepsy and they've had to ring ambulances. Anyway, my brother's taking me by the neck hold to the hospital and left my children at home. So thank you, Stephen. Good on you, mate. You've contributed to my life of drugs. Hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. And, you know, he's supposed to be 12 years older, 18 years older than me. Or, I don't know, I think it's 16 or something when I was born. I'm not sure, but, oh my God. He hates me because I cleaned up when he was living with me at the time. Yeah. Real good excuse, bro. Real good. Yeah. He's an inspiring musician. Yeah. Yeah, right. Oh, man. You know. Anyway. Alright. Incest. If it happens to you and your family don't believe you, you may as well know that you are going to suffer so much. No, seriously. You are really going to suffer if your family is not behind you. So, you know, if it's not behind you, ditch them. Just ditch them. You know, if you have to go to church to do it or whatever, just do it. Just ditch the bastards. Because they are going to make you feel this big all your life. Okay? See you later.